Hathras is a big story and the matter has now reached the top court. Remember when we were talking about 120 people dead, in many ways killed, the manner in which the arrangements that were not up to the mark. A plea seeking the investigation by a 5-member expert panel. The plea has said that a retired Supreme Court judge must monitor the investigation, take action on those responsible, make safety norms a must for gatherings. How can over 1 lakh people congregate if there were not proper arrangements? Most of them are from the lower economic strata, poor people hopeful of some relief or positivity because of these cell-style godmen who promised that led to the loss of life. Kanu Sharda is joining me for the latest on that. Kanu, give us details on who has filed this plea and what is the reason for this plea being filed within hours of the incident.
Well, Pooja, this PIL has been filed by the Supreme Court Advocate Vishal Tiwari, who has enumerated several incidents of the past, also like the Kumbh tragedy in the past, and 23 other incidents like this where, the people have died because of the stampede conditions. And he has, not only made center the party into the petition, but also all the states across the country as a party and sought a status report and asked the Supreme Court to sort status report from all the states and the center as to why the guidelines are still not in place. Because what happened with Hathras is again a repetition of what happened earlier in the past also. Because several incidents of stampede of these kind of religious places where people get together and go for the religious things. The guidelines should be in place. That is why, the PIL has demanded that a 5-member committee headed by a Supreme Court retired judge should be there in place, and a guidelines should be formed by the center's level only, so that the states can follow all these guidelines. Because the petition has also, in detail has talked about the things that, why the police permission was not taken for the appropriate people who were there, and why not an action should be taken against the organizer who has done that. So all kind of prayers in this petition. We'll get to know in some time from now whether the petition will be listed in next 1 or 2 days, or it will be listed in the next week when the Supreme Court resumes its functioning for in full.
Kanu, please keep tracking all the latest on that and stay on with me because there are more updates coming in from the legal corridors, specifically because of the stampede. How can over 1 lakh people congregate without proper arrangements? Who is this stealth-style godman? How is he able to get so many people attracting to his Satsang or the devotional congregation, so to say? And where is he now? Let's take a look at this big breaking news coming in, again, with regard to what unfolded in Uttar Pradesh.